Hey guys, welcome to today's dumbbell workout. Grab your dumbbells that you have at home. You can grab a couple different pairs if you want to for a little bit of lower body and upper body mix. I use the same pair of 10-pound dumbbells just to keep it simple. Also grab a mat if you need to and warm up, and then let's get started. All right, everyone ready? Ready for this? Okay. So I'm just going to teach you the first one, and then we're going to get started. We're going to have 4 exercises. We're going to do it at 1-minute intervals with a 15-second rest. So you have a little bit of time to really get a few extra reps in this time, so we're not kind of rushing through it. The first one is going to be I'll show you from the side. So you're going to squat down with the dumbbells next to you. Squat, and then I want you to place the dumbbells down. You can either jump or step back. And then I want you to do 2 rows. Row with one arm, row with the other arm, step, and then I want you to stand. So the important part of that standing is making sure your heels are on the ground and you're pushing through your feet. We don't want to have any rounded backs like that as you stand up, okay? So the higher intensity would jump back with the rows and then jump back up. So squat, renegade rows, stand up. Ready? We're going to do that for 1 minute, and then we'll switch to the next exercise after that. And let's do it. So grab your dumbbells, and you're going to squat down, place the dumbbells down, step or jump back, row 1 for each arm, then you're going to come back up and stand. There we go. Kick back, row, row. Good. So if you can do the jump, do it. If it's a little bit too high intensity for you, just step it. You still get as much out of it with the weights. Good, halfway there. Nice job, everyone. Stand. Good, keep it going. Just got one more person to let in here. There you go. There we go. Hey Pamela, thanks for joining us in. 7 seconds. We're going to finish up here. Make sure you have your dumbbells ready, Pamela, for the next exercise. Okay, stand it up with your dumbbells. We're going to lunge with a step back. When you get back to the lunge, you're going to curl and then stand. And then you're going to alternate your legs. Down, curl, and stand. Okay, go ahead and start on this. Pamela, we're doing a little bit longer sets here, so we're doing 1-minute intervals with 15 seconds rest. 4 exercises, we're going to do 2 rounds of each. So let's do our bicep curl at the bottom of the lunge. That's where we want you to hold that position. So you have to kind of hold it at the bottom of the lunge while your arms do the bicep curl. Nice work, guys. Shoulders stay back. Push through that front glute as you stand. Press back. Nice job. 15 seconds to go. Doing great. Get those reps in. Go nice and low with that back knee where it almost touches the ground. Curl press. 3 seconds. And rest. Next thing we're going to do is come down to the ground. You can use 1 or 2 dumbbells for this. We're going to do a Russian twist. I'm going to use 1. And I'm going to hold it this way. And so I'm going to bring it down, and I'm going to go ahead and start. Touch the dumbbell to the ground if you can. And then I'm going to take my feet off the ground. Lower intensity, keep your feet on the ground. But try and lean back, keep that chest forward. Back is as flat as you can make it. And twisting it side to side. Good, twist, twist. So remember, just a reminder, we're doing 1-minute sets, 15 seconds off, 2 rounds of each exercise. It's 4 exercises. Before we move on to the next set, we'll change it up a little bit. Good, keep it going. 15 seconds. And high reps in this one. 5 seconds to go. 2, 1, and rest. Okay, lay it down. On your back, you're going to do an overhead the ground and coming up. If that's not enough weight, grab 2 dumbbells. That way that they face each other. They're locked together, and you're going to reach, touch the weight to the ground, and pull back up. Make sure you're not bending the arms too much so it's not a tricep extension. And you can do some extra things with your lower body if you want to mix it up a little bit. Give you some options. You can raise your hips up and hold a hip bridge the entire time. You can also alternate one knee in, one leg out straight so that you do a little bit of ab work. Or you can keep the feet on the ground, bend the knees. Do what works best for you. It gives you a little bit of a challenge. Make sure you have enough weight in those hands, either 1 dumbbell or 2, and really reach it back. So the reason I say if you have a bench or a, go ahead and stop and rest. For the next round, if you want to use a bench or an exercise ball, if you have one, you can. We're going to go back to the first ones, which is a squat, go into a plank, then the Renegade row. Go ahead and start, and then back up to the squat. So Pamela, I'll fill you in on this one. So you're going to go down, you can hop back or step back. You're going to do 1 row on each arm, and then hop forward or step forward and stand. Down, so that lower intensity, you step, row, row, and then step forward, stand. Good, if you want to get the heart rate up a little bit, because these are slower movements, you can make sure you do the hop, or if you want to keep it a lower impact, you can do the step. You'll still get the same out of the weight. Just watch that back when you stand up while you're holding weights. Heels should be on the ground, pressing through your legs, not having a rounded back. Your back will bend a little bit, but it's just that old age saying not to lift with your back, lift with your legs. 4 seconds. Good, nice job. Finish that one out. Great work. We're going to do the lunges. Step back lunges are next with the bicep curl at the bottom. All right. And start. So step back, curl, and stand. Step back, curl, stand. Good. Step back, curl, stand. Nice job. Alternating the legs. Sitting nice and low with that back knee. Make sure your back heel is off the ground. Good. Stand. Back, curl, and stand. Great job. You're past halfway. Those arms working. But don't forget about that legs. Hover that knee right above the ground. Shoulders stay back the whole time. Don't let the weights pull you forwards. There we go. Good work, everyone. Woohoo. 3 seconds to go. And rest. We're going to go down on the ground for the Russian twist next. Keep the dumbbell close by if you need to for the overhead press. So coming on down to the ground. Just going to check something here. Oh, good. All right, go ahead and start. Russian twist. Touching the dumbbell to each side if you can. Reach. There we go. Shoulders back, chest forward. Twisting. Nice job, guys. Hopefully you're getting a little bit more out of the longer intervals, because I know it takes a few seconds just to get into the exercise. Not that we'll do it this way all the time, but just mixing it up today, something different. 20 seconds to go. Try to keep your knees close together, because I know sometimes your legs will want to widen. That's part of those ab muscles. 10 seconds. Stay strong. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. We're going to go down to the overhead press. So you can use 1 or 2 dumbbells. Laying on your back. Arms up above your head. Either holding 1 dumbbell long ways or 2 facing each other, locked together. Go ahead and start. and reach back and up. So if you're on a platform that's off the ground, that just gives you a little bit more range of motion. You don't want to go too far behind your head, but it doesn't have the floor to stop you. But doing it on the floor is just fine for today. And make sure and add in those lower abdominals exercises if you'd like to with your legs or holding a hip bridge. I think I just saw a hand above the garage there. There you go. Someone's always wanting to be on camera in this house. It's not me. Down and up. Back. Up. Good. If you're doing your legs, alternating your legs out and in, make sure that lower back is staying low to the ground. Or if you're doing the hip bridge, recheck those hips, press them up, squeeze those glutes. Really reach those arms back. You guys are doing great. And rest. Nice work. Okay, so we take a quick break. And the next set is going to be 4 exercises, but I'm just going to change my timer because we're going to do only 45 seconds on this one. Then, so a little bit quicker, and then on our last round, if we have time, we'll go back to 1 minute. Okay, so this first one is on the ground, and it's a chest press with a crunch. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the start button, grab 2 dumbbells, and you're going to come down to the ground. Go ahead and start with me. We're going to do a chest press. Press it up, and then I want you to lift your shoulder blades off the ground and crunch. Back down, up, crunch. So you're coming down for a chest press, your elbows are going to touch the ground. I'm going to keep mine wide on this one. You can change the angle of your hands so that they face each other, and you can do your elbows close to your body. But I'm just going to do mine wide on this one. And after, with the crunch, it doesn't have to be a full sit-up. Just a crunch. Reach. The goal for the crunch is to bring your shoulder blades off the ground. Breathe out as you press up. All right, rest. Our next exercise is going to be a shoulder press with a leg lift. So we're going to stand back up, grab 2 dumbbells, and we're doing 2 rounds of these exercises. So this first round, I'm going to be using my right leg. So I'm going to bring my dumbbells up to my shoulders, and I'm going to press as I lift my leg to the outside. Here we go. Breathe out as you press. So just remember, I'm doing my right leg this time. I'll do my left leg next round, so we get evened out there. A little bit of balance. If you can, challenge yourself and bring that knee in so that your foot never touches the ground. Or you can bring it down to the ground if you need to. A few options there for you. 12 seconds to go. The shoulder's starting to burn. Press. 2, keep going, 1 more. And rest, good. Okay, so I just used my right leg going out. This next exercise, you're gonna be doing a deadlift on a single leg, but you're gonna hold that position down the whole time. I'm gonna use my right leg down. You're gonna cock your elbows up. You're gonna start this one with me. Woo! Now, we're gonna do a tricep extension. There you go. So you're going to keep your elbows, keep yourself in a single leg deadlift position. Lower intensity, you can put that back foot down. Okay, so you're not worried about falling over, just keep that back foot down. Higher intensity, keep the foot off the ground if you can. Lock your elbows next to your rib cage so they don't move. Just your lower arms are moving with your hands and your dumbbells. We're doing tricep extension, so you should be feeling this in the back of your arms. Staying on that right leg. You can put the left leg down if you need to for a balance option. There you go. You can laugh at me as I fall over. Good, rest. Fall over every place. Okay, let's go back down to the ground. We're going to do a reverse sit-up with a 5 count downwards. So you can do this with or without weights. And what I want you to do is to start at the top. We're just going to start, bring your dumbbells to your shoulders. And you're going to count as you go down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up. So you can do this with or without weights. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up. So we're going slow control on the way down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. we're going to stay down here because we're going to start again for our chest press with our crunches. All right. Have a little rest. Always feels strange to just lay here. But it's good to rest. Go ahead and start. All right, chest press with a crunch at the top and back down. Chest press, crunch. Good. If you feel any strain on your neck, you can do this with one arm and kind of switch halfway through. I'll see if any of you guys are doing that. If I can see you, I'll let you know. We're about halfway through. If you need to switch arms. Good. Shoulder blades coming off the ground each and every time. Make each crunch work. Breathe out as you press it up. Make room in that belly. Great job, everyone. We'll be standing back up after this. Good. Rest. Standing back up, we're going to go back to those shoulder press. Nice shoulder burns with our side leg lift. I'm going to lift my left leg out to the side for these. Starting in 5 seconds. Just got an itch. All right, standing up to your shoulders and press. Shoulder presses here. You can keep your elbows wide or tuck them in, or you can do a little bit of both. Nice job. Press. Try to exhale as you press over your head, and bring that knee in if you want an extra challenge to keep that foot off the ground. Good job, everyone. These are tough. Whether your shoulders are burning or you're struggling with the balance, it's a good challenge for you. 12 seconds, you got it. Press. Get all the way up. Arms almost lock out, but not fully. Press. Good, rest. Okay, let's do those tricep extensions. So I'm going to have my left leg on the ground. Remember, you can be in a single leg deadlift, or you can have that back foot like a tripod. Making contact with the ground to help you with your balance. Ready? And go. You lean forward, back is flat. Tuck your elbows next to you, into your ribs, and extend those arms. Press them up. Kick those elbows a little higher if you can. Press. There you go. So you should be pressing, leading with your pinky first, with your grip of your dumbbells, as you press away from you. Nice work, guys. Good job challenging yourself with the balance. Every time I look up, I fall over. I'm not ignoring you. There we go. Press that big toe towards the ground. Make contact. Stare at something small. All right, rest. Nice job. Those arms should be feeling a little bit of a burn. And let's come back down to the ground for our reverse sit-up. Last round of these, and we have 4 different exercises. Nice work, guys. You're doing great. So starting up in the top of your sit-up, let's count down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Sit it back up. Keep the dumbbells close to you for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Sit back up. And coming down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Coming up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And back up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. If you're off count with me, that's fine. Just count to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Control the entire way. 5. Last one. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, everyone. Okay, take a quick break. I'm going to get set for the next exercises. I'm going to go back to the 1-minute timer. Woohoo! Tell you what, that 45 seconds feels short after you've been doing it for a minute. So these ones are going to be 4 different exercises for a 1-minute timer. Still get 15 seconds off. The first one is going to be, you're going to need a soft surface for your knees. I'm going to actually grab something different here because the mat can be a little bit cumbersome. Because what we're going to do is we're going to have our dumbbells over our head. We're going to have your knees on the ground. You're just going to hold them up, and what I want you to do is stand and then kneel back down while you're keeping your dumbbells over your head. If the dumbbells are too heavy, just keep your arms up over your head. But you're just keeping a strong core. Try not to overextend the back. Keep that core tucked in. And keep your arms up as you stand and sit and come back down to your knees. Not a sitting position. standing to kneeling, okay? So we're gonna do that for 1 awesome minute. Ready? And start. So you can start kneeling or standing. It's up to you. The challenge here is keeping those dumbbells up over your head. If you need to go down to 1 dumbbell, that's fine. Because we are doing this for a minute. Awesome minute, now we're gonna call it that now. 1 awesome minute. Good. Strong core. Nice job, everyone. If you want to change your leading leg, sometimes you can. Alternate it so that you go down on the other knee and step up with the other leg. We got 20 seconds. You got this. 1 awesome minute. There were only 2 rounds of these. You got it. 6 seconds. Push hard. Stay strong. Get up. Get back down. All right. Rest. Nice job, guys. Okay, we're going to do a side ab bend. So this one is just standing with 1 dumbbell. Make it heavy if you have a choice. And I'm going to use my right side this time. Left arm is behind my head. And I'm just going to go down towards my right knee, coming back up to center. Down, up. So a nice side ab bend. I don't know if I'm mirrored to you guys or not. So you might see me call out sides and I'm doing the opposite. Then you're going to be going down and up. I'm going to do my right so that next time I'm going to do my left. Kind of like a little teapot pouring. There's no need to go to the other side over here. Just go back up to a standing position and back down. Keeping the chest forward. No twisting needed for this one. Keep your knees loose as well. Make sure they're not bent. Make sure they're not locked in place. They should be a little bit bent. Nice job. We got 10 seconds to go. All right, we got a lower body lunge and squat coming up next. Keep it going. All right, rest. Okay, for this next one, I'm going to grab 2 dumbbells. I'm going to keep them at my shoulders. So I'm going to start sideways, and I'm going to step back. I'll show you when we start. Ready? Step back for a lunge. Then I want you to stand, squat, stand, lunge, and then come together. And then you're going to step back again. Step back, up, squat. So you have a little bit of turning to do. So it looks like a little dance routine I'm trying to teach you here. So you're stepping back for a lunge, standing, twisting to a squat, twisting to the other side now, lunge, and then bring your feet together. Always start with a step back lunge, coming up, twist, and then so your feet don't really move, they just kind of skid or slide. If your floor is not really happy with that, you can pick your feet up, depending on what kind of surface you're on. If it's a little bit too much complication, just do a few lunges and a few squats. It's just fun to tie them all together. 10 seconds to go, guys. Keep it going. Lunge, squat, lunge. Good. Okay, rest. The next thing is going to be on the ground. You're going to do a hip bridge. So I'm going to use my weights. You don't have to use weights, but you can. I'm going to place my weights on my hips there. Feet are on the ground, and I'm going to push through my glutes, push my hips up, and then come back down. Pressing up and back down. Up and down. So I'm using the weights to add more resistance. If you need to, you can take the weights away. Press up and down. Just focus on your glutes. Each time you come up, squeeze those glutes together. Don't make your hamstrings or your lower back do all the work. They are definitely involved, but your glutes should be doing the majority of the work. We have to remind those glutes to do their part. Pressing up and down. Up. Up. Great job, everyone. You guys are rocking it. We're going to do this round of exercises one more time. Press, back down. Press. That's it, great job. Pressing up and rest. Okay, so let's start where we start back where we began, and that is with the kneeling with the arms over our head. These were hard, but guess what? We only have one set more of these to go. Ready? Start when you're ready. Adjust your weight if you need to. If you want to do one dumbbell or take all the dumbbells out, you can. Just starting with the up and down position and lifting your arms over your head is hard enough. So make sure you get the most out of this exercise. Remember to change your leading leg once in a while. So you're not always leading on your dominant side. Giving that other side of some work to do. Nice job. Recheck your abs, pull your belly button in towards your spine so you're not hyperextending your back. You guys are rocking it. 20 seconds to go. As we all get a little wobbly, those arms burn a little bit more. You can do it, stick with me. That's it, 10 seconds, you got it, that's all it is. Arms up, recheck those arms. Straight as you can. 2, 1, nice work. Bring those arms down, that was a tough one, guys. And we're gonna do that side ab bend. So one dumbbell is needed. I'm gonna be holding it in my left arm. My right arm is behind my head this time. Reaching down to the left side of my body and start. Down and up. Try not to have your legs spread out too much. They don't have to be touching. But if you're out here, your legs are helping you stabilize, where you want the majority part of your side abdominal muscles to be helping you with that stabilization and balance. You know, that part that makes you not fall over when you lean to the side. Knees are loose. I hope you're smiling because those shoulder ones are over. Nice job on those. Good, leaning down and up. Next thing we're going to do is the lunge to squat combo. Again, you can just stay spacing forwards to do lunges and squats if you don't want to add the twist in. Totally up to you what works best on your floor surface. Some floors are less forgiving than others that let shoes slide. Almost there, 4 seconds. Reaching down towards the knee and rest. So I'm going to bring both dumbbells up to my shoulders and I'm going to start with a step back lunge, turn to a squat, and then I'm going to step forward to a lunge on the other side. Okay, ready? 2, 1, and start. Step back, stand and twist, squat. So it's a wide squat because your feet don't really move from that wide lunge position. And then come back together before you start again. Down, squat, lunge. There we go. Lunge. If you want to, you can face the other direction, but it really doesn't matter because you're stepping back with both feet. You're alternating each time. Squat. Nice job, everyone. Lunge. Squat. Make sure your heels, both heels are on the ground with that squat. And when you're lunging, make sure your back heel is off the ground. Nice. 15 seconds to go. Great job. Whoops, almost forgot that lunge. Step together. Almost there. Finish it out. Nice job. Now we're going to come to the ground for our hip bridge. Take your weights with you if you used them last time. Feet don't have to be touching, just a little bit like shoulder width apart. And start. Pressing up and down. Up. 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 Good. Press. Squeeze those glutes as you come up and down. Try not to let yourself have a break on the down part. And what that means is you are going to touch the ground with your lower back and your glutes and your butt, but you don't have to just completely relax like that. Try to take that relaxation part of it and keep it squeezed. I mean, keeping yourself, your core engaged the entire time by not giving yourself a full break in between each one. Good. Challenge yourself with those hips, get them nice and high. Make sure you're getting a full range of motion. Press, you're almost there, guys. It's our last exercise, you got it. Press, press, and rest. Nice job, everyone. Woo! 3 cheers for you. We are finished right on time. It's funny how sometimes I it works and sometimes it doesn't. But great job, everyone. Hope you got a good little burn in the muscles today. Not too much out of breath, I hope, but just more of working on the strength training as well. Here's my personal stylist. She was checking out my hair before we started. It was like, Mom, are you gonna change? You gonna fix your hair? It's like, yeah, Chloe, I'll fix my hair. Is it better?
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, guys, for doing the dumbbell workouts. Hope you enjoyed it. And make sure you do a small little cool down, eat something nutritious afterwards, and we'll see you again soon. Be sure and subscribe. Thank you.